Fellow Toastmasters, I have the privilege today to introduce the first speaker, Amy Braat. She's working on project number 8 in the Competent Communicator Manual, Getting Comfortable with Visual Aids. Visual aids help increase understanding, save us time, promote attentiveness, and help enhance retention. Retention can actually be increased up to 5 times more by seeing and hearing rather than just hearing. Her objectives today are to select visuals that are appropriate for her message and her audience, use visual aids correctly and with ease and confidence, display the visuals just before she's ready to talk about them. She's also going to maintain eye contact with the audience. This is a 5 to 7 minute speech. So timer. If we get green at 5, yellow at 6, red at 7. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Amy Braat with her speech titled "Selling on eBay."
Thank you.
Alright, I've handed out, I only brought 10 of them, so whoever would like a copy of the slides are there. This is how to sell on eBay. It's an introduction in less than 7 minutes. So there's a lot of information on these slides I'm not actually going to cover, but I wanted you to have it in case you were interested, so you have the handout. Basics of what you need, most of this is obvious, but being as it's an introduction to selling on eBay, I put it up here. I use a scale in my kitchen for it, not like you weigh a person on, but fruits and veggies for eBay. Why would you sell on eBay? Well, if you've got a bunch of items you don't want any longer, you can sell them on eBay and make some money off of them. Stay-at-home moms like to use eBay as a good excuse to go garage sailing and get items and then make a little money on the side. They can do it with their kids. It's really a great option. Here's a quick list of just some fun items you can't sell on eBay. For instance, like used underwear is actually against one of the regulations of the U.S. So I thought those are kind of fun. So first you're going to get on eBay and you're going to start your shop. And you need policies because each individual seller is like their own store. Here's a list of different policies you need to think about and consider, some of which eBay will actually ask you. How you're going to be shipping, how long it takes. If you accept returns, I don't accept returns because I just don't want to deal with it. But you can accept returns, for instance, if you have a very upset customer, you can always give them a return. It's just not your policy. And then you're going to list your first item. Once you've figured out what you're going to sell and you've got your shop going, you need to describe it with as much detail as possible. Lots and lots of pictures. They allow you up to 12 pictures. So you can have very detailed of what you're selling. Make sure that if there's any defects or any wear and tear that you list that so that you don't get upset customers. And just more information on it. How to price your item, because I'm actually going through how to set up the easy eBay system. When you click sell now, it will ask you what to title your item. For instance, if you're selling a Batman figure, you'll title it Batman figure, and it'll automatically bring up which category you need to put it in. Then it will actually ask you all the details, and then the next page is price. eBay takes 9% of the total, that includes shipping. PayPal takes 2.3% of the total plus 30 cents, and that also includes shipping. This is how I price mine. There's 2 examples up here. An item I just had laying around, I didn't pay anything for, and an item I paid $5 for. The item I didn't pay any money for, it cost me no money, obviously, and I need to sell it for or the customer cost me $4.38 for this calculation if I want to make $1. The $5 item, if I want to make $2, would then end up costing $12.69 to the customer with shipping. The shipping prices are different, but it's just a general overview on how to calculate that. I usually start my auctions off at making no money, break even, and then the buy it now price is how much I want to make off of it. Cheap ways of shipping: recycle, reuse. Amazon boxes work great. Save all the bubble wrap and all of those pillows that you get and reuse those. You can also buy cheap shipping aids on eBay. eBay will send you for free boxes that you have to use at the U.S. Postal Service. How to ship. They make it so easy to ship. So once your customer has bought the item, all you do is hit ship now. Their information automatically populates, and you preset it up on PayPal to pay for it. And you just print it. Tape it to the package and send it, because you've already weighed it. You can put it out in your mailbox if you ship it through the U.S. Postal Service, or you can take it down to the post office. It's a mile out of my way. It takes me about 5 minutes to drop it off in the morning, which works out really well. Here's an example of some items I sold just for fun to test out how eBay really works. I didn't make that much money on these items, only $18.79. And I also put in about how long it took me to find the items. For instance, if you actually went out shopping, it'd take about 41 minutes to go out shopping, take pictures, write all the information and list it. I ended up making about 36 cents on those two items. I also combined shipping on them and forgot about that extra cost, so I lost a bunch of money on that too. Where, if you look below it, I made just above minimum wage on another item. It just depends on what I listed it for, and I was starting to run analysis of how to list it and what I needed to do. So my final thoughts on this are, for you, is all of your income has to be reported on your tax statements. That's just to make sure that you know that before you get in trouble with the IRS. And eBay and PayPal are the same company. So if you run into any issues with eBay or PayPal, they're not going to help you out because they're together. PayPal is not a bank, so you'll want to set up a separate savings account and get as much money out of PayPal as possible, because if they freeze your account, you're bad, they will actually freeze your account and you'll have no access to your money until that customer is happy again. So try not to keep too much in there. And it's really a personal choice on whether you want to sell on eBay. Something you've got to figure out, and they have lots of help online on their website. So thank you.